We're about 5 minutes away now from the start of the Shiloh Christian versus Strasburg Zeeland Dig Pink volleyball game. We're just doing a sound check right now. Make sure everything is on the up and up. Just about 5 minutes to game time.
Christian Skyhawks. Tonight's game is sanctioned by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and will be played under the strictest code of good sportsmanship. The Shiloh Activities Department and Shiloh Christian would like to remind all fans to treat players, coaches, and officials with respect. As we prepare for tonight's competition, we ask that you please rise, remove your headgear, and observe how you see fit as we pray over tonight's contest.
Please pray with me. God, I just thank you for this day, and I thank you that we can all come here to watch the sport and play the sport of volleyball. God, I pray that you give Strasburg a safe ride home. I pray for an injury-free game. I also pray that this game brings awareness to breast cancer, and I pray that you put a healing hand on all those affected with breast cancer. In your name we pray.
Please remain standing face the flag and place your right hand over your heart as Shiloh senior Allie Jordan sings our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watch were so gallantly streaming. In the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land and the home of the brave.
And now for the starting lineups. Visitors on the scoreboard, the Strasburg Zealand. At center, a sophomore number 2, Kendra Holm. At center, the freshman number 1, Charlie Peterson. At middle blocker, the sophomore number 4, Shelby Vandervoort. At middle blocker, a freshman number 5, Lee Hock. At outside hitter, a senior number 6, Maddie Vandervoort. At outside hitter, a senior number 9, Michelle Wickenheiser. And at libero, a junior number 3, Cassandra Holm. The Clippers are coached by Dana Bartlett and assisted by Jaden Streifel. And now let's meet the starters for your Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. That middle hitter, 5'6", sophomore number 4, Melina Reynolds. And putting senior number 5, sophomore number 10. Outside hitter, 5'9", senior number 11, Grayson Walter. And at outside 5, Nicole Larson. Libero, 5'4", senior number 6, Skyhawks was assisted by Lisa Mitchell. The officials for tonight's contest and Miss Alexis Schroeder. Our line judges are Angela Brown and Rachel Mitchell.
Alrighty, we are just about to tip off here. Again, if you're just joining us, this is Shiloh Christian versus Strasburg Zealand. It's a good game. These guys played actually in the semifinals of the Shiloh Christian tournament a few weeks ago. Strasburg ended up winning that game 2-0. So this should be a good tilt. I believe we should have the bandwidth issue, so if you're joining us and so hopefully we're smooth sailing from here on out. All right, this will be Cassandra Holm to serve for, actually it looks like the numbers are switched around tonight. That's Charlie Peterson serving. That first hit off the block. Shiloh retains. Maddie Nelson with a push over. Strasburg able to field it. Swing from Vanderhorst. Nice attempt at a dig there from Kelsey Mischel, but that'll drop. First point of the game goes to the Strasburg Zeeland Clippers. So if you're looking online for a roster, this might be a little bit of a misnumbering there. This is Charlie Peterson, a freshman, serving. That swing from Reynolds is picked up by the Clippers. Back row set there by Larson. A swing from the back row by Wanzik, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks.
Wanzik with the point.
First kill of the night for Grayson Wanzik. She had a bunch on Tuesday if you were watching. Reynolds to serve. And an ace for Reynolds. She picks up right where she left off on Tuesday. She was red hot from the service stripe. Second serve coming from Reynolds. This one fielded by the libero, but it popped over. Maddie Nelson pushes it back over. And pushed back over on the Skyhawks side. Kramer sets it up for Wanzik. And another kill for Grayson Wanzik. Shiloh looking pretty sharp here in the early going. Melina Reynolds had a handful of really long service runs in their win on Tuesday. Reynolds with the dig over to Kramer. Set to the middle. Nelson just long. 3-2 Skyhawks. Clippers. Number 9, Michaela Wickenhauser, Heiser, a senior, back to serve. Serve fielded by Larson over to Mischel. This will be a free ball back over to Strasburg. Set to the middle for Vanderhorst, and that's an it. Kill for Vanderhorst.
Vanderhorst with the kill.
And Strasburg has tied this game up. That serve is long. Good eyes there from the back row for the Skyhawks. Number 7, Abby Shear, a sophomore, will check in for the Clippers. And Maddie Nelson back to serve. Sends that one to the back row, fielded. And a push over. Wanzik with a swing into the block. That looked like that was number 4, Shelby Vanderhorst. And she will go back to serve. And that one is out. Shiloh takes back over. It looks like Abby Kramer will be back to serve for the Skyhawks. Oh, and fielded by the libero Peterson. And a swing there from Holm. Blocked. Tip back over Kramer to Mischel. Larson tips it over. Finds a soft spot. The junior Alyssa Larson finding a soft spot in the defense there. 6-4 Skyhawks. That serve to the back row. Swing from Hawk. Nice dig there by Reynolds. And that one into the net. Another substitution here. This is Becky Wickenheiser, a freshman. That serve fielded cleanly by Mischel. Kramer to the middle. Shook pushes. That one goes back over, and that'll be a lift on the Skyhawks. A tie game 6-6. Mischel with the dig. And Wanzik with the swing, fielded cleanly by the libero. Oh, good placement there by number 6, Mandy Vanderhorst. Oh, sorry, that was my fault. That was Jaden Turnus, the freshman, who painted the line there. Wickenheiser, serve fielded cleanly. Wanzik with a big swing, fielded cleanly. And a big swing there from Vanderhorst. 8-6, Strasburg on a little bit of a run here. Back row dig, Kramer now to Shook, off the block, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Aaliyah Shook off the block. All right, Grayson Wanzik back to serve. Wanzik's serve popped up. This will be a free ball for the Skyhawks. Wanzik with the dig. And Reynolds just long on that swing. Nice dig there for Kelsey Mischel. Miscommunication there by the Skyhawks, though. And that'll be a point for the Clippers. Nice dig there from Mischel. Looks like somebody was in the net. And an ace there for Vanderhorst. Biggest lead of the game for either team right now, 12-7, Clippers. And Larson's swing there off the block of Hawk, and that'll be a timeout called by Coach Sorensen. See if the Skyhawks can regroup here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back. We're back. Vanderhorst still serving. And that one falls out of bounds. The timeout by Coach Sorensen appeared to work there. All right, the senior Mischel sends that one to the back row. Popped over, back row fielded by Wanzik. Kramer. Over to Reynolds. That one popped up. And Shear pops that one back over. Chance for the Skyhawks to set someone up. Reynolds. Fielded cleanly. Middle row swing by Hawk. Nice dig there, Grayson Wanzik. Free ball back to the Clippers. And another free ball to the Skyhawks. And Nelson gets that point. So I didn't quite see what happened there. But point for the Skyhawks. Michel's serve goes for an ace. All right, nice little answer here by the Skyhawks. They trailed 13-7, now 13-10 now. Shear's swing fielded by Mischel. Kramer over to Reynolds. That one popped up. And a free ball back to the Skyhawks. Wanzik to Kramer. And Larson able to bend that one around the antenna. Ball pushed back over to the Skyhawks side. Reynolds with a swing and just long. 14-10 Clippers. This will be the freshman Lily Hake. Very young team for the Strasburg-Zeeland Clippers. That one popped up. This will be a free ball. Ball tipped back over. Nice dive there, Kelsey Mischel, and a nice savvy play there. I believe that was Alyssa Larson. Oh, that was Gabby Kramer. Pushed that one right to the corner. Nice heads-up play there from Gabby Kramer. Alyssa Larson serve fielded. Swing from Vanderhorst. Goes for a kill.
Shelby Vanderhorst with the point.
15-11 Clippers. Kendra Holm, a sophomore, will come back in. Larson with the dig to Kramer. Nelson with the swing. That one sent over there by Vanderhorst for another kill for the Clippers. Peterson serve fielded by Mischel. Swing by Reynolds, fielded. And a push back, Larson, Kramer. And Nelson, they get somebody into the net. On the Clipper side, it looks like they got Shelby Vanderhorst into the net. Lead down to 4. That serve to the back row and mishandled. Reynolds with another ace. We'll see if she can go on a big service run to get the Skyhawks the lead back. That serve popped up. Set to the middle. And that one misplayed by the Skyhawks. It'll be 17-13 Clippers. It's Abby Shear to serve. Mischel with the dig. Wanzik off the block. Popped up by Nelson. That'll be a point for the Clippers. Nice block there for the Clippers. Looks like Vanderhorst and Holm teamed up for that one. Wanzik with a tip over. Nice diving play there by Vanderhorst. But a big kill there from Grayson Wanzik. All right, Shelby Vanderhorst, number 4, Maddie Vanderhorst, number 6. Both there are out there on the floor right now. Try to distinguish between the two from here on out. Gabby Kramer pushes over. Ball at the net. Still Skyhawks ball. Larson sends that one over. Set coming for Shelby Vanderhorst, and that goes for a kill. Shelby Vanderhorst, just a sophomore, has been very impressive in the early going. She'll step out for a rest. Mischel with the dig. Wanzik swing off the net. All right, lead out to 6 now for the Clippers. Libero, Sandra Holm with the serve, and that swing goes just long. And Coach Sorensen will call another timeout. The Skyhawks will try to regroup. 21-14. Late in the first set. Clippers with All right, home serve fielded by Larson. Over to Kramer. Wanzik with a swing. That one popped back over, and Aaliyah Shook sends that one right back down for a Skyhawk point. 21-15. Gabby Kramer serves, sails long for a Clippers point. There'll be a substitution here. Number 11, Becky Wickenheiser, a freshman, comes in. She'll serve right away. And they get Mitchell for a lift. That'll be 23-15 now. Wickenheiser still serving. Fielded by Mitchell. Over to Kramer. Wanzik with a swing. And just long. And a set point coming up here for the Clippers. Mitchell over to Kramer. Larson with a swing. Off the block, and a pancake attempt there by Maddie Vanderhorst, but it drops. Skyhawks still with some life here in the first set. Grayson Wanzik back to serve. That serve drops for an ace. Good start to the comeback for the Skyhawks. 24-17 now. Serve popped up and pushed over. Mitchell popped that one back over. And Reynolds with a swing. And that'll drop. That'll be a kill for Reynolds. 3 quick points in a row here for the Skyhawks. That serve popped up. Be a free ball for the Skyhawks. Wanzik over to Kramer. Reynolds with the swing in the middle, and in another kill for Reynolds. Oh, a little run here. That one just long. And the first set will go to the Clippers, 25-19.
Clippers take the first set, 25-19.
And if you're just joining us, these two teams played in the semifinals of the Shiloh Christian tournament here, right in Bismarck. The Clippers took that game 2-0. Strasburg's had a pretty strong season. They are 28-2 on the year. They're in Region 3, District 6. They do districts over there. Region 5 will be a super region. I would expect Strasburg to be in the hunt over there for a region title, just as I would expect the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks to contend for the Region 5 title, just as they did last year. All right, take a quick break. We'll be back in a couple of minutes with the second set. right, Reynolds serve. Starts things off in the second set. Swing there from Vanderhorst goes long. First point of the second set goes to the Skyhawks. If you're just joining us, Strasburg-Zeeland Clippers took the first set, 25-19. Skyhawks looking to rebound. Reynolds serve to the back row, popped up. Set over to Vanderhorst. That one tipped over. Wanzik with a tip, fielded. And that one off the block and out of bounds. We had a little communication there between the judges. One called off the block, one called off the net. But it looks like that will be off the block. 1-1. Nelson with a big swing and a kill. There for the senior, Maddie Nelson with a big swing in the middle. 2-1 Skyhawks. Maddie will go back to serve. That's service pushed back over. Set from Kramer to Wanzik. Tipped over, and she finds a soft spot. Grayson Wanzik. Nice savvy play there from Grayson Wanzik to not swing into the block. Tips it to the soft spot in the defense. Nelson serve. The back row fielded by the libero. That one's set over on 2. Kramer to Wanzik. Swing. That one by Vanderhorst popped up. That swing is tipped in the back row. Or sorry, that swing is tipped in the back row. Point to the Clippers. Skyhawks lead 3-2. So it'll be Wickenheiser to serve. Amanda Schaefer pops that one back over and sent right back over by Maddie Vanderhorst.
Maddie Vanderhorst with the kill.
All right, 3-3. Wickenheiser still serving here for the Clippers. So it'll be a free ball coming up. Clippers set it to the middle to Vanderhorst. Tip back over. The free ball now for the Skyhawks. Kramer sets the middle to Shook. Popped up in the back row. And that swing by Maddie Vanderhorst is out of bounds. 4-3 Skyhawks. Gabby Kramer back to serve. Alyssa Larson will come in for Amanda Schaefer. Kramer's serve is long. 4-4, and this will be Shelby Vanderhorst to serve for the Clippers. Mitchell pops over to Kramer. Big swing by Wanzik, but blocked. Wanzik with a swing from the middle. Blocked there by Wanzik. And they got, I believe that was Maddie Vanderhorst on the lift. 5-4 Skyhawks. Wanzik back to serve. That one popped up. There'll be a free ball coming over for the Skyhawks. Wanzik to Kramer. Reynolds off the block, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Oh, yep. And they talk it over and they get it right. That one off the block. Point for the Skyhawks. Wanzik second serve. Fielded by Holm. Pushed over. Kramer to the middle to Shook. Push to the back row. Clippers still with it. That one pushed back over. Back row swing by Wanzik. Into the net. 6-5. Substitution coming here. This is Becky Wickenheiser coming in. She'll serve right away. Mitchell over to Kramer. Kramer pushes over on 2. Fielded by the Clippers. That big swing there, I believe that was Shelby Vanderhorst. Or no, that was actually Lily Hake. Sorry, my view is partially obscured by the official. Wickenheiser serve, fielded by Mitchell. Reynolds with a swing, off the block. Skyhawks still with it. Larson with the swing now. A nice spot there. Right near the line by Alyssa Larson. Maddie Nelson will come back in for Aaliyah Shook. Kelsey Mischel serve popped up. This will be a free ball for the Skyhawks. Wanzik over to Kramer, to Nelson. Clippers field. Swing from the middle off the block. Nice dig by Mischel and nice play there by Kramer. But Hake able to spike that one right in the corner for a Clippers point. Nice effort there by the Skyhawks, but Hake with a powerful swing for a point. Vanderhorst fielded cleanly by the Skyhawks. That one sent a little long by Reynolds. Maddie Vanderhorst popped up by Mischel. Back row swing by Wanzik. Popped back over right at the net. Maddie Nelson pushes it back over. Larson with a just outside. That'll be a Clippers point, 9-7. Maddie Vanderhorst still serving. Mischel to Kramer. Nelson with the swing for a kill. Nice swing there for the senior Maddie Nelson. 9-8 Clippers. Alyssa Larson back to serve now. And fielded by Peterson. Home. Popped up, free ball coming for the Clippers. And a free ball now for the Skyhawks. Kramer set over to Reynolds. Popped up in the back row. Hake with a swing right into the block though. And it'll be a Skyhawk point. Looked like Reynolds and Nelson teamed up for the block right at the net. And this one is tied up, 9-9. That serve a little long, 10-9 Clippers. Amanda Schaefer will come in to the back row for Alyssa Larson. This one is still alive. Reynolds with the swing. Vanderhorst tips that one over. Schaefer pops it up. Mischel from the middle off the net. 11-9 Clippers. Hake still serving. That one out of bounds. Melina Reynolds back to serve. Skyhawks trail by 1, 11-10. If you're just joining us, Clippers took the first set, 25-19. Reynolds' serve popped up. Free ball coming for the Skyhawks. Schaefer to Kramer. Nelson with a swing, and that'll be a kill. Another big kill there for Maddie Nelson, 11-11. Oh, big swing there from the back row. Fielded by the Skyhawks. Wanzik with a swing, and that one, I think it actually went off the Clippers' foot, so it was actually still live. But ultimately it goes into the net. Skyhawks with the lead. I believe it might be their first lead. If it's not the first lead of the set, it's the first lead for quite a while. That swing by Shelby Vanderhorst off the block and out of bounds. 12-12. That'll be Kendra Holm coming back in for the Clippers. Reynolds to Kramer. Wanzik to the back row. Shelby Vanderhorst with another kill.
Shelby Vanderhorst at the point.
So It'll be Charlie Peterson, the freshman, to serve. Schaefer to Kramer. Kramer finds a soft spot in the defense. Kramer sent it over on 2 a couple of times tonight. And then Skyhawks been able to pick up some points. Nelson serve. Sent back over Kramer to Shook. And Shook went over the middle line there. Point for the Clippers. Kelsey Mitchell back in. This is Abby Shear, fielded by Mitchell, over to Kramer. That one's sent over. Push there for the Clippers. This one over to Wanzik. Wanzik off the net for a kill. All right, 14-14. Larson comes in for Schaefer. Free ball for the Skyhawks. Larson sends that one back over. And another free ball for the Skyhawks. Kramer to Wanzik. Big swing for a kill. Another kill for Grayson Wanzik. If you didn't catch the game on Tuesday, Grayson went over 1,000 kills for the career. The second big milestone for the Skyhawks this year. Kelsey Mitchell, the libero, went over 1,000 digs a few games ago. That swing from Vanderhorst, dug up nicely by Reynolds. And Mitchell sends that back over, pushed back over by the Clippers, and pushed over by Kramer. A little back and forth going on. Swing from Wanzik. Dug nicely in the back row. Kramer to Wanzik. Tipped over, and that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Nice tip over there by Grayson Wanzik. Good defense by both teams in that volley. Kramer serve. Field in the back row. Pushed. Kramer to Wanzik. Rivero able to field that one, and then Holm able to bend that around the antenna. Shook tips it over. Swing from the middle. And that'll be a point. I believe that was Shelby Vanderhorst with another kill. Sandra Holm to serve. Wanzik tips that, and it'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Those tip overs into the soft area have been probably the best offense for the Skyhawks. They've been able to just tip it right over the block. Wanzik's fielded, serve fielded by Vanderhorst there. And a swing from the middle by Maddie Vanderhorst is misplayed there. Point for the Clippers. Skyhawks still with the lead, 17-16. Becky Wickenheiser to serve, fielded by Mitchell. Reynolds swing just long. We are all tied up, 17-17 in the second set. Mitchell pops that up. Wanzik with a swing from the back row off the net. Fielded by Vanderhorst. Vanderhorst swings. Nice dig there. Oh, good effort there by the Skyhawks. But that'll fall for a point for the Clippers, 18-17. Becky Wickenheiser still serving. Wanzik to Kramer. Reynolds not able to get that one over the net. 17 for the Skyhawks, 19 for the Clippers. Mitchell to Kramer. And that one into the net. And Coach Sorensen will call a timeout to talk things over. Take a quick break, and we will be back. right, we are back. Larson sets it to the soft area. That one fielded by Peterson. Push back over Mischel. Over to Kramer. Reynolds off the net. And that'll be a point for the Skyhawks. And Kelsey Mischel, the senior, back to serve. Swing from the middle. Big swing there from the middle by Lily Hake, fielded in the back row. Clippers with it. Another swing from the middle, and that is long and not touched. No. Don't know if that was touched or not, but it appears that. What's that? Point for the Clippers. And stepped over the line on the serve. That'll be a point for the Skyhawks. Alyssa Larson, the junior, back to serve. Free ball for the Skyhawks. Kramer Nelson tipped over. And a push there for the Clippers. And a free ball for the Clippers now. Swing from the middle by Hake. And that'll be another kill for Lily Hake. Just a freshman, but she has been pretty impressive tonight for the Clippers.
Let's go, Shiloh! Keep fighting!
And that one misplayed there. That'll be a point for the Clippers, 23-19. Shiloh desperately needs a side out here. Mischel to Kramer. Nelson with a swing in the middle off the block there. Shelby Vanderhorst. And a set point coming up for the Clippers. That serve to Mischel. And Schaefer from the back row sends it over. Free ball back to the Skyhawks. Kramer Reynolds. And it looks like a lift there on the Clippers. 24-20. Reynolds back to serve. Shelby Vanderhorst stuffed at the net there by Maddie Nelson. Kramer pops that up. Nelson from the middle. Vanderhorst gets some revenge. Wanzik now tips it over. And that swing fielded by Schaefer. Mischel sends it back over. Set to the middle, Vanderhorst, and that just catches the line there.
Second set goes to the Clippers, 25-20.
25-20 Clippers in the second set. Now 2-0.
All right, volleyball fans, time has come to get those paper planes
Sam, we ready?
on the baselines.
All right, we're going to have a little activity here for the Dig Pink Night. The paper airplane toss. We'll be back with the third set. right, Charlie Peterson sets things off here for the Clippers in the third set. Big swing there with Vanderhorst, but Nelson and Reynolds there to block it. Free ball sent over for the Skyhawks. And Nelson over on a C and gets, oh, nice play there by the Clippers. I thought that was a point for sure. And it will be a point for the Skyhawks. First point of the set goes to the Skyhawks. Nice defense there by the Clippers there for a little bit. I didn't think they had any shot at getting at that one, but they proved me wrong. Vanderhorst with another kill.
Shelby Vanderhorst.
Just a sophomore there, Shelby Vanderhorst. She was impressive in the Shiloh Christian tournament as well, and she's been probably the top offensive weapon for the Clippers tonight. That one popped up by Kelsey Mischel. Wanzik with a big swing for a kill. 2-1. Shiloh Skyhawks, Maddie Nelson back to serve. That'll be Abby Shear, a sophomore coming in. Vanderhorst's swing popped up by Nelson. And that was another big swing there by Maddie Vanderhorst. The two Vanderhorsts have had a handful of kills, as had Lily Hake. Like I said, if you're just joining us, very young team here for the Clippers. Number 4, Shelby Vanderhorst, just a sophomore. Number 5, Lily Hake, just a freshman. Those two have combined for at least 20 kills tonight through the first two sets. Shiloh with the lead, though. Gabby Kramer sends that one to the back row. Vanderhorst over to Hake. That one off the tape. Point for the Skyhawks, 4-2. Just joining us, the first set went to the Clippers 25-19. Second set went to the Clippers 25-20. Kramer to the back row. Maddie Vanderhorst sends that to the back row. Leah Shook will have a chance. She sends out just long. A substitution there for the Clippers. Becky Wickenheiser coming in. She is just a freshman as well. Again, very, very young team for the Clippers. Big swing there by Grayson Wanzik off the net. Still alive. Maddie Vanderhorst. Pancake attempt there by Kelsey Mischel. But point to the Clippers. Shout out to those of you who are watching this stream and the Minnesota Vikings game. If you're not watching the Vikings game, they are winning 6-3 with 3 minutes left in the first half. Mischel over to Kramer. That one sent over. Hake with a big swing off the block there by Shook. Still alive. Wanzik with a swing from the middle, and that is going to be a kill for Grayson Wanzik. She's come up with some big swings tonight. It's pretty easy to see how she could accumulate 1,000 for the career. Serve to the back row. Popped over by Vanderhorst. Reynolds' swing popped up. Vanderhorst with another swing, and that'll go for a kill. Maddie Vanderhorst, the senior. That'll be an ace for Becky Wickenheiser, or sorry, for Maddie Vanderhorst. And another ace for Maddie Vanderhorst. That one just catching the far line there. That one is long. Good eyes there from the Skyhawks. And Mischel back to serve. And Mischel with an ace. 8-7. Clippers. Vanderhorst popped that up. Shear. To Mischel, to Kramer. Larson with a big swing. That one popped back over, and Maddie Nelson with a big swing on that popped up ball. And this thing's tied up at 8. Mischel serve, fielded, free ball coming for the Skyhawks. Wanzik to Kramer, to Reynolds, to Nelson. And pushed over there by Mischel. Hake with a big swing, blocked in the middle by Reynolds and Nelson. Pushed back over, good dig there by Vanderhorst. Wanzik with a dig in the back row. And that'll be a lift on the Skyhawks. 9-8, Clippers. Mischel to Nelson. Kramer pushes. And a big swing in the middle by Vanderhorst. Popped up by Mischel. Nice play there by Kramer to send that back over. Point for the Skyhawks. Good heads-up play there by Gabby Kramer. Larson's serve popped up. Shelby Vanderhorst. Swing fielded by Mischel, and Reynolds steps out over. Reynolds with another swing right on the line. Nice swing there by Reynolds. And the Skyhawks with a leader, 10-9 in the third set. Just joining us, first two sets went to the Clippers, 25-19 and 25-20. Larson serve, just long. All tied up at 10. Amanda Schaefer will come in for the Skyhawks, and Kendra Holm will come in for the Clippers. Charlie Peterson serve popped up. Swing from the middle there by Wanzik. Shelby Vanderhorst, nice diving dig there from Amanda Schaefer. Ball still alive. Shelby Vanderhorst with a push and finds the soft spot in the back row.
Shelby Vanderhorst with a nice placement for a point.
11-10 Clippers. Peterson's serve, dug by Mischel. Nelson with a big swing, pop back up, play at the net. And Vanderhorst able to put that one back over. 12-10 Clippers. Mischel, Kramer, Wanzik from the back row. And that's a kill for Grayson Wanzik from the back row. All right, after this, Shiloh has 3 games left. They'll travel to Turtle Lake Mercer on Tuesday next week. Reynolds serve, pop back over. And Kramer able to tip it back over. Point for the Skyhawks. All tied up at 12. And then next Thursday, probably the game of the year so far for the Skyhawks. They host Flasher. Flasher and Shiloh, widely considered to be the 2 best teams in Region 5. Blocked at the net, but falls. Another kill there from Shelby Vanderhorst. Wanzik and Nelson at the net there for the block. But it falls in Shiloh territory. 13-12 Clippers. Schaefer pops that one up. And Mischel to Wanzik. Wanzik with a kill. Kind of an off speeder there for Grayson Wanzik. Maddie Nelson back to serve. That one popped up by Holm. Vanderhorst sends it over. Kramer to Wanzik. Off the block. So live Vanderhorst to tip it over and finds a soft spot in the Shiloh defense. Again, both teams able to utilize that tip, not always having to swing full speed. Tipping it and finding a soft spot around or behind the block has worked well for both teams. Wanzik with a big swing and another kill. Larson to come in. Again, you're getting a pretty clear picture as to why Wanzik is going to be one of the headlining seniors for the postseason awards in Region 5. Probably, at least in my opinion, has secured an all-state selection with her play this year and also throughout her career. There should be a handful of others on the Skyhawks team that'll receive some Region 5 recognition as well. That serve from Kramer is long. Kelsey Mischel, Maddie Nelson, and Melina Reynolds probably also getting some serious looks for the postseason awards. Could be some other players there for the Skyhawks as well. Ball is up. And a little miscommunication there for the Clippers. Haig and Vanderhorst weren't sure which one was going to take a swing at it, and that is a big point there for the Skyhawks. And it sends Grayson Wanzik back to serve. Big serve popped up, and nice dig there by Gabby Kramer. That was a tough ball to get to. She's just put everything she could into sending that one back over, and it painted the line. Point for the Skyhawks, 17-15. That one popped up. It'll be a free ball coming for the Skyhawks. No, it won't. It goes right in the net. And a timeout called here by Coach Bartlett.
An update on the fundraiser. We raised $102 for the Bismarck Cancer Center. Give yourself a hand.
And if you're paying attention during the break there was a paper plane toss. I raised $102 for the Bismarck Cancer Center. So very cool. And then on November 5th, Shiloh will wrap up the regular season with Grant County, and they will be one of the top teams. The Skyhawks will be one of the top teams going into the Region 5 tournament. Again, Flasher and the Skyhawks probably two of the favorites. There are some other teams that could definitely sneak in there and make some noise at the Region 5 tournament, but I would definitely put those two teams, the Skyhawks and the Flasher, I believe it's Bulldogs, in the mix for the Region Crown. Served by Wanzik, popped up, pushed from the middle, Mischel, over to Kramer, Larson, and that one went into the net. Clippers able to get a side out. Vanderhorst, serve fielded by Mischel. Shook pushes. That one popped up by Gabby Kramer. And into the net. Lead down to 1, 18-17. Skyhawks still with the lead, but it is shrunk down to 1. That served to the back row. Mischel to Kramer. Reynolds tips it over. And a free ball for the Skyhawks. Kramer to Shook. Just misses the line there on that swing from Shook. All tied up at 18. Mischel pops that one up. Over to Reynolds. That into the tape. And the Clippers able to take the lead back. 4 straight points here for the Clippers. Mischel, back row swing coming for Wanzik. Fielded by the Clippers. Big swing in the middle by Hake, and that'll be a point. I believe that was blocked by Aaliyah Shook. (19-19). This is turning out to be an excellent third set. Mischel back to serve. Pushed. Back and forth action here. Wanzik to Kramer. Nelson, and that'll be a point. And a kill for Maddie Nelson, the senior. It's big. Shiloh needs a little bit of a run here to close this thing out. At least the set. And that'll be another point. So that'll be an ace for Kelsey Mischel. 21-19. Free ball for the Skyhawks. Wanzik to Kramer. Reynolds with the swing, and that just misses the line. I think that's the right call. Just missed the line there. Very close. Very close. Mischel to Kramer. Kramer pushes over on 2. Swing from the middle by Vanderhorst off the block. And that'll be a point for the Clippers. Shelby Vanderhorst. She's got to be near a dozen kills on the night. Wanzik fields that in the back row. Nelson from the side. Set over. And that is Shear. Larson with the tip into the block. Nice heads-up play there by Maddie Nelson, but tipped down by Vanderhorst, but she was into the net. (22-21). Shiloh Skyhawks. Larson to serve. Fielded by Maddie Vanderhorst. Over to Shelby Vanderhorst. That one was
Shelby Vanderhorst on that point.
another big swing there by Shelby Vanderhorst. 22-22. It's Peterson serving. And that one out of bounds. 22-23 Clippers. Peterson with the ace. Mischel fields cleanly. Reynolds. That one popped up there by Peterson. And a push there by Holm. Nelson tips over, and that'll be a point for the Shiloh Skyhawks. Another heads-up play there by Maddie Nelson. She's had a strong game again here for the Skyhawks. Reynolds to the back row. This one tipped over. Vanderhorst to the middle. And that is long, but tipped. Another kill for Shelby Vanderhorst. 24-23. And a match point coming up here for the Clippers. Mischel to Kramer. Nelson over. Set to Vanderhorst. Tipped over. Mischel with a nice dig. Wanzik. Nice dig in the back row by Holm. Vanderhorst with a swing in the middle, but she tips it over, and that falls. And that'll do it. Shelby Vanderhorst with another point. And she had an excellent game. She was impressive when the Christian tournament. And she was excellent again here tonight. Skyhawks played well, though. They have definitely played. If you've been following them throughout the year, they had a kind of a rocky start to the season, to be expected with a young club. They had the 3 seniors coming back that kind of held things together in the early going with Mischel, Nelson, and Wanzik. And as the younger players, they've really come along. The younger players on the team have really come along nicely, and they've been a lot stronger down the stretch, and they're definitely playing some of their best volleyball. I know it was a 3-0, but they were all relatively tight sets against a strong Strasburg team. I think the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks are playing some of their best volleyball, as they are just 3 games now away from the Region 5 tournament. Again, if you're just joining us, Strasburg 3 sets, Skyhawks 0. But all 3 close. 25-19, 25-20, and 25-23 were the scores for the 3 sets. I'd like to give a big shout out to Sherman Quanbeck, the student body president for the Shiloh Christian Skyhawks. He was excellent on the camera. We expected nothing less. I'd like to give a big shout out to those listening, those sending us Minnesota Vikings scores along throughout the game. All right. We are going to sign off. Thank you for joining us. This is Ian Grandy and the Skyhawk Gazette team. Have a good night.